Hey everyone, I haven't done a TYT video in a little while, but here we go. I've seen a lot of things talking about TYT, and then TYT throws their hat in the ring and completely lies and fucks everything up, just like they always do.
Recently, a man named Carlos Maza, who works at Vox and goes by the Twitter handle Gay Wonk, made a montage showcasing all the times conservative funny man Steven Crowder, a.k.a. the guy who would just essentially take his camera and start trying to own the libs in public.
No, the only times he does anything like that in public with taking his camera, and when you said camera and grabbed a microphone, by the way, you dumbass, but take his camera and start owning the libs in public, you're talking about like two main things. One, Change My Mind, which is about opening a conversation where he isn't there owning the libs, he's there starting a conversation, and then liberals, dumbass liberals trying to own him, walk up and go, oh, but. They say some stupid ass crap, and then he goes and he asks questions, and he just basically starts a conversation between people. Him and someone else. He talks to people that disagree with him all the time, and people enjoy it, because it's not about people who would disagree with him enjoy sitting down and talking with him, because it's not about owning the libs, it's about a conversation. Surprisingly, you should try it. Go out of your fucking bubble and start talking to people with different opinions. You know? That's what that's about. Starting a conversation between people with different opinions. Because I can't believe you're against that. And then the other thing is Crowder Confronts, where he confronts people who lie about him, which doesn't have to be liberal. It's just he confronts people who libel him, defame him, and really just are out there to attack him. So, you're just wrong.
He made a montage of all the times Steven Crowder used anti-gay motivated slurs against him. Here's a look at that.
Anti-gay motivated slurs. Okay. First of all, his Twitter handle, that the guy he's talking about's Twitter handle is Gay Wonk. He refers to himself as queer all the time, he refers to himself as gay all the time. In fact, he did a long tangent of random tweets, which you can see multiple videos on, by the way, of him referring to himself as gay and queer all the fucking time.
Before we get to the video, with our favorite lispy sprite from Vox, it's ridiculous. It's bonkers. You're being given a free pass as a crappy writer because you're gay. That's
gay. What's the gay slur there? Did he say gay? Gay's a gay slur? Holy shit.
Better line on his little queer graph there.
Queer's a gay slur? So, what about whenever they refer to themselves as queer? Is that wrong?
What is
well, now
line?
the graph is queer?
Violence, filth.
Okay, so the little queer could eat his chips all nonchalantly. It's code for rape, Mr. Queer Eating.
Oh, wait. First of all, he's a comedian. He's making fun of the dude, but you're literally a small soundbite. This is a small soundbite. The video's debunking his ideas, and he's making jokes about the ideas, and then the dude as well. That's called being a comedian. You know, something that comedians, or self-pretending to be comedians, forget. In fact, you at TYT do cringy attempts at that kind of humor, but it falls flat because it's not even accurate. Okay? But whatever. You actually sit there and lie, but let's just move on.
Chips on the Vox channel? Chip, that you can eat just one. Like dicks. This is what Mr. Gay Vox...
Where's the gay slurs? You said specifically gay slurs. No, this is just him making fun. This is just him making jokes about someone being gay. I'm sorry, that's not anything illegal or wrong or whatever. All of a sudden you can't make jokes about someone because they're gay? Wow. Okay, but
wants to do. Mr. Lispy Queer from Vox. What were you holding, Gay Latino from Vox? Even his hand movement in fast motion is gay. Now we're here with the short-haired angry lesbian on Skype. Cable news bitching. Two gay guys sitting there eating a banana. We get the symbolism there. The truth is hiding in a closet 2 weeks later, probably along to his next Pride Parade outfit. This guy on the gay semi-Latino Vox. Oh, okay, so you really are just an angry little queer. All right, I can't deal with this Sprite anymore. Okay, he just sashays across without, like, just, the gay Vox Sprite is wrong. Now he could be a tranny, Your Honor. But how many lispy, angry Sprites and Vox sashay across your screen and try and tell you otherwise? Or you, by the way, the gay Mexican guy? The gay Latino V-neck. Gay Mexican. Or Mexican gay guy used to work. Mexican gay Latino there at Vox. Oh, gay Latino from Vox. The token Vox gay atheist Sprite with surprisingly flaccid chest, considering how thin he is. It is very bizarre to me. Ad hominem, yes, but it was an addendum to fact.
Cool. You seem neat. So here's...
Wow. Judging a whole person based on a small soundbite. Sounds like TYT, unless, you know, that person is agreeing with him, then they do the exact opposite. Alright.
Carlos Maza wrote on Twitter along with that video. He said, since I started working at Vox, Steven Crowder has been making video after video, quote, debunking strike-through, which is his show. Every single video has included repeated overt attacks on my sexual orientation.
No, it's not a overt attack. It's literally called being a comedian and making jokes. You know, what you do. In fact, you make you do these same types of jokes against people for being white and straight. And, you know, stuff that you don't like, that's on the other end of the aisle. It's just much more cringy and much more failed attempts at humor. It's just whatever.
And ethnicity, and then that was the sample that you just saw. He says, I've been called an anchor baby, a lesbian.
Oh no! You've been called an anchor baby and a lesbian queer. You've been called names and you've been called a Mexican. What? So if someone calls me white, I should be offended by that. If someone goes, hey, you white motherfucker, I should go, oh my gosh, you're so racist and so hurtful. Oh, come on. And every time one gets posted, I wake up to a wall of homophobic racist abuse on Instagram. I highly fucking doubt that. A fucking wall of homophobic racist abuse on Instagram and Twitter. That's gotta be a fucking lie. You gave one example in one of the videos I saw where it's just someone saying debate Steven Crowder. Oh my gosh, that's so homophobic and racist.
Queer, a Mexican, etc. These videos get millions of views on YouTube. Every time one gets posted, I wake up to a wall of homophobic / racist abuse on Instagram and Twitter. That being said, I'm not mad at Crowder.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're calling for his fucking deplatformization. You're calling for him to be censored. You're calling for him to be banned. You are mad at Crowder. There will always be monsters. And you're calling him a monster. You're fucking pissed at YouTube. No, you're not. You're pissed because YouTube hasn't bowed down to your every will and just banned people who disagree with you. Okay? You're over here going, like he said, I'm LGBT, okay? I should get special treatment. Come on. Now, explicit policies against harassment and bullying. He hasn't harassed anyone and he's not bullying. He's literally fucking making jokes. It's called being a comedian. You should try it someday. Oh, you are trying it. You're just failing at it. Because you're doing the same thing. You make jokes against people's expenses and you just fail at it. So, no, whatever. And you're actively calling again to get Steven Crowder banned. You fucking dumbass.
Be monsters in the world. I'm effing pissed.
No wonder TYT supports you.
At YouTube, which claims to support its LGBT creators and has explicit policies against harassment and bullying. This has been going on for years, and I've tried to flag this stuff on several occasions.
Clearly, that's not stuff. It's shit. But, you know, there's many times. This is like one of the fewest. This is like one of the lesser times they misquoted someone on here. It's just one word, but they usually have like a quote on there, and they'll say something completely different. It's like so odd, but you know, at least shit and stuff mean the same thing. But YouTube is never going to actually, yes, it does enforce its policies. In fact, it enforces its policies so unfairly that conservative platforms get banned so much more often in stuff like TYT, who actively lie, and Vox, who does the same thing as Steven Crowder, are just going to be untouched. I mean, not Steven, Vox, stuff. like Vox is just going to be untouched. Steven Crowder is going to sit there and he's going to be attacked. He's been threatened to be banned. He's been demonetized over and over and over again. He's had his stuff flagged. The only reason why he's still up there is because he ain't a fucking coward and he takes it up to the courts. He goes, he follows the policies. That's why he's not banned. No, it's not because Steven Crowder has 3 million YouTube subscribers enforcing the rules. We'll get them accused them. They're not, what rules should they enforce? He's taking this to court on numerous occasions and won because he's following the rules. If he gets banned, it would be because of anti-conservative bias. Because it happens. Big companies like YouTube, which is Google, and Facebook, and Twitter are anti-conservative.
But
YouTube, it's not just anti-conservative, anti-anything that's not on their side.
YouTube is never going to actually enforce its policies because Crowder has 3 million YouTube subscribers and enforcing their rules would get them accused on anti-conservative bias, which is absolutely true, and that is the card that they play.
It's not absolutely true. What is true is if he gets banned, it would be anti-conservative bias. It's not that they would be accused, it would be true. He's not getting special treatment because he has 3 million subscribers. He's not getting any special treatment. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter have tried to attack him before, and he's taken it to court before and won. They still haven't lost a single case because they follow all the rules.
All the time. Now we're going to skip to graphic 34 here, where YouTube actually responded. And they said on Twitter publicly, thanks so much for outlining all of this. We're looking into it further, sending a DM now. So essentially,
if anyone on the right made any kind of tweet like this, basically lying about the harassment, lying, and just saying they're being attacked and harassed all the time because of this dude, and calling for... If anyone on the right called for anyone on the left to be banned like that, YouTube would have never responded. Case in point, it's happened before, and YouTube just doesn't respond.
It seems like they're looking into it. Here is the response from Crowder, who's trying to play the victim so desperately.
Really? He's trying to blame them. He's not playing the victim. He's saying what it is, trying to silence him, but he ain't going to sit there and do it and take it. He's going to fight, basically. How is that playing the victim? He's saying, this person's out to get me, but I'm not going to sit there and take it. I'm going to go after this dude. I'm going to fight. I'm not going to go down without fighting. Really?
And he's so afraid and that it's taking all of the fluid out of his mouth. Take a look.
Make no mistake.
I saw this video. I don't think I ever saw anything where he said he was afraid. Did I miss something? Are you going to show it in this clip?
This isn't about me versus some guy at Vox, okay? This is an example of a giant corporate media entity trying to silence voices that they don't like. So I'm really hoping that YouTube doesn't capitulate to a multi-hundred-million-dollar corporation who've had a long history of advocating corporate censorship. You can go watch it for yourself. And I want to be really clear here. This is not really an example of hate speech or even just offensive speech versus a self-proclaimed queer creator. This is an example of a giant multinational media conglomeration in NBC attempting to squash a competitor, attempting to squash a much smaller, truly independent, completely independently funded creator. This is David versus Goliath.
Oh, hey, God. Right. Like, come on.
Where did you say he was afraid? Yes, this is David versus Goliath. He truly is independently funded. He's funded by Mug Club. He's funded by his supporters paying for him. He has no income on YouTube. His income is based on people seeing his stuff and going, ooh, I like this guy. Let me give him my money. That's his income. His income is basically independently funded by the people. And I thought you were for that. Isn't that like the super good virtuous thing? Doesn't that mean you're super awesome? He gets more views than TYT. And TYT's a major corporation. He's about to surpass them in subscribers. Yeah. I don't know. Alright, but here's the thing. He didn't say anything inaccurate there. This is a major corporation versus an independently funded thing where he has the backing of YouTube and Google because he's gay and a liberal. He's just saying how it is. And you literally cut out the parts where he says he's not gonna take it, he's gonna stand up and fight it. You literally missed that part. You left all that out.
My God. He's so pathetic. Okay. I can't
So pathetic. All three of y'all are pathetic.
stand Steven Crowder for a number of reasons. Like, he's attacked us. He's attacked.
No, he hasn't attacked. He's made jokes and made fun of y'all for, you know, Greasy Buffalo, and made fun of y'all for being stupid. And I can't wait if he does. I want to see him do this video. It'd be 100% hilarious and awesome.
Me specifically, and I don't care, right? Like, he's a one-trick pony.
He's mostly attacked Shank more than you, so I don't really know. He just kind of made you like whatever a helper to change eating bacon grease.
He's just like Dave Rubin, right? Everything in his career relies on him playing the victim over being censored.
No. Hold on. No, he's not playing the victim. This is y'all projecting once again. Oh, he's attacked me personally. Like, you know, you're not a victim in any of this. How many... Y'all play the victim. It's the Victim Olympics with y'all. And you're gonna bring that up soon. Like, come on. Girls, grow up. You're projecting your side playing the victim all the time onto people like Steven Crowder saying, I'm gonna fight this, and stating facts like people are trying to ban him for having a different opinion and making jokes. Just shut up.
So he'll go out of his way to provoke people, or he'll go out of his way to defame or smear people.
He's not defaming or smearing anyone. You're defaming and smearing him right now. That's what you're doing right now. Going out of your way to provoke, defame, and smear him. If he makes a video on y'all, I'm sorry. That's all on y'all. I'm not going, oh man, he attacked us again. He's smearing us. No. I'm sorry, he's not. And I'm sorry, he's not going out of his way to smear or provoke anyone. Are you talking about Crowder Confronts, where he goes after people who smears hits people like him? He hasn't smeared anyone. He's made jokes because he's a comedian. But there was like no smearing involved.
Out of his way to direct his viewers toward the people that he's targeting.
No, he doesn't. Wait, you're not... I don't understand what that's supposed to be. You're literally doing this right now. You're directing your viewers to Steven Crowder, the person you're targeting. He gives links for context to everything he talks about. And all of his evidence and everything. Y'all said that they're doing everything you're complaining he does right now. That's called projection.
And then if he gets a little bit of backlash.
A major company trying to ban you off of a major platform isn't just a little bit of backlash. That's called censorship.
He'll start, oh my God, I'm being censored. This isn't about me, but I'm being censored. You're such a little crybaby.
You almost said bitch. You should have said bitch. Because that's what you are. A little bitch, and you're a little crybaby right now, and I'm sorry, that's not at all what's happening here. It's not a little bit of backlash. He's literally having someone to actively try and ban him for making jokes and disagreeing with him. That's called censorship. It's the definition of censorship.
Okay. And so, but also there is an issue.
Stumbling over your words because you have nothing accurate or true to say. You're
issue here because all of these all these platforms need to be extremely clear in what their policies are, and then they have to apply.
Yes, they need to be extremely clear about what their policies are, because yeah, they're unclear, and it hurts conservative platforms the most, because a conservative platform can do something that's not in the policy and they'll get banned, while liberal or progressive platforms violate the policies on a regular basis and they're just perfectly okay.
Those policies consistently. And so
yes, I agree, they should be done consistently. That way we don't have to see bullcrap like you and Vox and a whole bunch of other people, because you're basically Alex Jones. You're the Alex Jones of the left. Or should I say, Alex Jones is the TYT of the right.
You see that it's not applied consistently. People who do get attacked get angry when there aren't consequences toward those who are attacking them.
So, conservatives get angry. What are you talking about? The liberals who, like, the gay guy at Vox go, "Oh my gosh, I'm gay, and he called me gay. Oh my gosh, that is so wrong and homophobic." Okay, I'm allowed to say gay. Oh, he called me queer too. Only I'm allowed to say queer. What? So... Alright. Alright, so only gay guy can call themselves gay and queer and whatnot. His Twitter handle's fucking Gay Wong, and someone calling him gay is apparently harassment and whatever.
And then there are some who actually do face consequences, and then they take part in the oppression Olympics, as Dave.
The oppression Olympics. They are. You mean like the people who take consequences for nothing because they didn't break any of the rules, like Steven Crowder and the majority of the people on the right that get banned and shadow banned and all the other kinds of bans that is so obviously targeting the right that it's caused places like Facebook and Twitter and YouTube to have people talk about government interference about it? Right, this isn't the same thing. Whatever.
Rubin likes to call it, right? But Dave Rubin, of course, calls it when it comes to people of color who actually are being disenfranchised.
Name one, because all the examples that you usually give are fake examples of people of color not getting disenfranchised, but go, oh man, oh, the law's being pushed equally to me. How dare you? I should get special treatment. Oh no, I'm getting arrested for assaulting a police officer? Racism. Oh no, I'm getting arrested for shooting a gun? Racism. Oh no, I get pulled over for speeding? Obviously it's because I'm black, even though you can't see me. Racism.
Anyway, I feel bad for what Maza is going through, because I know what it's like, but at the same time, unfortunately, the best way to deal with it is to, I mean, you have to ignore him because he's obviously creepily obsessed with you.
You gotta ignore him. Yeah, that's why you're doing a video on it, right? Oh, you gotta ignore Steven Crowder. So let's make an entire video, an entire 10-minute video on talking about this problem. And, you know, we're saying you gotta ignore it here. But, you know, we still got 4 minutes to go, so let's keep talking about it. Actually, it's, 4 minutes to go.
Get it, but I would poke fun at how creepily obsessed he is, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think this guy's got to get... I think he did the right thing, though, by calling it out because, unfortunately, I mean, not every murderer gets caught. Do you know what I mean? But we...
What? This is in no way comparable to fucking murder.
Still... like it when the ones who do murder go to prison. Like, do you know what I mean? And so I get, like, it's never going to be perfect, but this is very clearly against all rules of the world.
Against all rules of the world? Name one. Oh my gosh, don't disagree with me. Don't talk about how a gay guy is gay. Do you mean the rules of the left? Don't disagree with me? Bow down to my every will?
Like, he needs to go where Alex Jones had to go.
I hear you. I hear you.
I guess this dumbass doesn't understand that it would do literally nothing, considering he has his own website with, you know, he gets independently funded and people watch it all the time anyway, so... And what do you mean has to go where Alex... He's nothing like Alex Jones. In fact, you're more like Alex Jones. Come on now.
I totally... Like, the thing with Alex Jones was... he was so vicious toward parents who lost their kids in the Sandy Hook shooting that, like, the Posner family, for instance, had to move 7 different times because Alex Jones's viewers were threatening their lives and harassing them. People actually went to prison as a result of that. In this case, he's disgusting. He's terrible. I hate everything he's saying. I don't know the right answer to it. What I do know is that Crowder is a failure at everything. He's not funny.
He's much more funny than y'all are. Y'all cringe. Make me cringe. Crowder makes people laugh. He's a failure as he's about to surpass you in subscribers on YouTube. He's a failure as he gets more views on YouTube than you. He's a failure as he's independently funded and completely dependent on no one but his viewers. How the hell is he a fucking failure? Are you retarded? He's not funny. Or he's not funny. I'm sorry, you're a girl. How is he not funny? He's not funny because he attacks people you like, right? Right? If you do those same kind of attacks on people on the right, it's if you do little cringy, fake stuff. Like your jokes aren't even accurate. Your jokes are based on lies, and you cringe with your your donkey laugh. I can't do that laugh. Your cringe, horrible laugh, and then Shank's awkward laugh, and I don't know, how the fuck is he not funny? He does your type of humor, but better because it's based on facts, and it's not super cringy because he's just better at saying the jokes. He's not funny because you don't find him funny, or he's not. He's not funny because he attacks people you agree with. That's it, right? Okay.
Tries to be, and he's not, right?
That was sad. Like, he's a sad
He
person.
is in love. I think he is romantically in love with Carlos Maza.
He's definitely trying.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! How dare you joke about someone being gay when they're actually gay? Let's just joke about that person being gay because it's okay. What the fuck?
Like, he's sexually attracted.
I think so too.
That is like, dude, I was in a frat. Like, you know that the loudest homophobes in the world just want to follow through. They're like, I hate you so much, kiss me. Like, that's the kind of guy that I...
Really? How dare you make jokes about someone's sexuality as we make fun of your sexuality? Okay? How dare you joke about someone being gay as we make joke about you being gay? Okay? What the fuck? Oh, he jokes about someone being gay when they're openly gay? Okay, well, I guess y'all are closet Trump supporters. Y'all make fun of Trump all the time. Or maybe y'all are you sexually attracted to Trump? Is Anna attracted to Trump? I guess everyone at TYT must be extremely attracted to Trump with how much y'all talk about him. Either that or you really, really support his ideas. What is that even supposed to mean? You're all retarded. All of y'all are fucking retarded as fuck.
Get from this dude. That's what I get.
I just can't imagine being this obsessed with anyone. And he's so obsessed with a Vox.
I can't even imagine being this obsessed with anyone. Hold on. I haven't gotten to this point yet, but... You can't imagine being this obsessed with TYT and Trump. Okay. Trump confronted about nasty lie. Elizabeth Warren's plan to indict Trump. Trump's royal lie. Conservatives expose the real Donald Trump. Leaked army document embarrasses Trump. Trump's impeachment prediction. Trump, Russia got me elected. Mueller confirms Trump's crimes. Actually, when did Trump ever say Russia actually got him elected? I'm sorry. Lindsey Graham does backflips for Trump. Trump crashes stock market. As stock market is going up. Breaking. Trump targets Mexico with tariffs. Trump explaining how stupid he is. President Snowflake triggered by USS McCain. Report. Trump has a tiny... What the fuck? Fox News admits Trump colluded. When? What the fuck? Trump Jr. triggered by TYT. 2020 candidates on Trump's impeachment. Holy cow. Nancy Pelosi. Trump attacks Biden. Trump can barely speak English. Trump loses big in court. Trump's tweet from hell. Trump has temper tantrum with Nancy Pelosi. Trump's hilarious fraudulent slip. Trump money laundering evidence. Trump suffers another loss. Trump taxes released. America's biggest loser. Trump's voters turn on him. Trump turns Republicans into shills. Stable genius strikes again. Trump instructs minions to praise him. End of Trump's presidency. Massive Trump facepalm. How is this man president? Trump triggered by Pete Buttigieg. Media gives Trump a new nickname. Is Trump really this stupid? Mueller sets Trump's record straight. Trump can't run away from this. Twitter CEO dunks on Trump. Trump voters despise this about him. The most ignorant Trump supporter ever. Trump exposed by former pastor. How Trump swindled billions out of... God damn, y'all are... This is TYT Sports. Trump's golf game gets trolled in epic way. This is about fucking golf. And well, hold on. Get back to the... And then don't say this just because he's the president and they're talking about the relative news and everything. Because hold on. I'd like to know what Trump has a tiny beep has to do with any... Oh my god. Oh my god, y'all have no room to stand on this. Oh my god, I didn't even know y'all made a video on that. I may have to do a video on that. God damn, that's...
employee. And I'm not trying to diminish anything that Maza does. And it sucks to be a public figure and get this type of hatred directed at you. But the one final thing that I will say...
Every public figure gets hatred directed at him. Steven Crowder gets hatred directed at him. Hell, I'm not even a fucking public figure. I just put myself out there on YouTube and I get hatred directed at me. Come on now. It's called the internet. It's called being in public. Grow a pair of balls, man.
To just kind of solidify my point about Crowder being a loser. Please watch his debate with Joe Rogan on the issue of marijuana legalization. He's not smart. He's not funny. He's not talented. He's a one-trick pony. Oh, I'm being oppressed because I'm not allowed to attack people on these platforms. You're pathetic. You're a loser.
What the hell? So... Tell the... He's not funny. What are you even fucking talking about? And no, he's not complaining about not being able to attack people. He's not allowed to express his opinion on these platforms. He's not allowed... Hell, he was making a video just reacting to the Oscars, and then he got banned for it, which he took to court, and turned out it was wrong. Okay, he made a song called Dr. Trump, which follows all fair use laws, and it was taken down. He took it to court, and he won. And then it got taken down again. You're telling me he's not being unfairly targeted? You're sitting here lying. Oh man, how dare he disagree with me? He's disagreeing with me. He needs to be deplatformed and banned and censored. And if he complains, he's the one being a baby.
And people should laugh at you, which is what I do.
And the David Goliath thing, like...
That was ridiculous.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's... yeah, go.
You're a
fucking channel that made a video literally titled Trump has a tiny beep. Okay, that beep can't mean hands. I'm pretty sure it's talking about Trump has a tiny wiener. Trump has a tiny dick or something. Like, God, coming from people talking about Trump's dick size. Come on now.
One human being over and over and over and over again. And what I do think of is like...
Oh, you can't even... Over and over. Do we need to go back over the TYT and Trump thing? Because I can.
We don't know where Carlos, is mentally. Like, I worry about, like, the outcome of somebody doing that to you every single day if you maybe don't have the tools.
Are you fucking retarded? He doesn't do this every single day. He also, doesn't even do it every other day. He doesn't even do it every single week. I don't think you've ever gone a day without talking about Trump. And then you're over here sitting every single day. You find something to attack Trump for every single day. And you're complaining, oh, how dare you target the same person every single day. He's not even doing that.
I just don't like that there's an environment like that, and that when it's brought to the platform's attention, I just don't want YouTube kind of sitting back.
Yeah, I hear you.
I just...
oh my gosh. I don't like the environment. People talking about different opinions. Oh, that's so horrible, okay? Everyone should agree with me or get banned.
Like, we could be talking about something really bad, a week from now. You know what I mean?
No, I totally get what you're saying. And I like that you brought up the mental health component of it, because
oh man, he's called me names. His mental health must be horrible. Talking about playing the victim. God damn. Vox is literally playing the victim card. I'm gay, how dare you? And you're over here trying to support it. Oh, I'm worried about his mental health. And what are you even doing? You're projecting everything. This video is bullshit.
Honestly, I didn't think of that. But one thing that I will say is, over the weekend, I got some very threatening messages from an Armenian guy, whatever, who's convinced that it's bad that I work for a Turk. And I don't usually report things, but I reported it.
Yeah.
And I got a response. They sent it to me on Instagram. I got a response from Instagram saying, hey, we just want to let you know we reviewed the messages that he sent you and they don't break our community guidelines.
Which is so frustrating because...
Probably. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay. If it's attacking someone on the left about something, and Twitter says it doesn't break any of the guidelines, I highly doubt anything you're talking about is true. Either you didn't really report it, or he really didn't say anything that bad to you. Oh, he said something offensive saying how it's bad that I work for a guy. Okay, so from the little context we have, the threatening message was, it's bad that you work for a Turk. Because who denied the Armenian genocide and won't publicly retract it in a statement, in a video all on its own, titled "The Armenian Genocide Happened" or something like that. He beats around the bush now. Like, come on.
Yeah. Some of these messages not only need to be reported to Twitter and YouTube, some of these messages need to be reported to the police.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if they don't go against Twitter and YouTube guidelines, the police won't do shit.
They're not. Some of these messages are terrifying.
Yeah, definitely.
And that happens so often.
Yeah, and
that's called being on the internet, sweetie. Get used to it.
When I do report, it's because of specific threats, right? I mean, I get made fun of
because of specific threats, like it's bad that you work for a Turk who denied the Armenian genocide. Oh my gosh, such a horrible threat! How dare you question me working for a Turk who denied the Armenian genocide? That's obviously a threat to me. How?
All the time by right-wingers. I don't care. But I've dealt with this for so long.
I don't care about being joked about. I just make long tangents about it, and I get triggered in videos and yell at the people multiple times. In fact, I have specific videos out there where I get so triggered that I yell at the comment section and I go, I'm done. Because they talk about me, okay? And the reason why I get so triggered and yell at people whenever they talk about me like that is because I don't care.
That I think I have thick enough skin to deal with it. Whereas you're right, there are.
I have thick enough skin to deal with it. No, you don't, you lying bitch. Like, any video where you address any criticism about TYT proves you don't have any skin to deal with it. You're always the victim. If you're never ever in the wrong on anything, you perfect little precious angel that gets attacked all the time. You victim. You're a victim because you're a woman.
Some people who might not have the same reaction, and it should be taken seriously.
Yeah.
On the go? Don't worry, we got you covered.
Yeah, so if someone disagrees with someone and they're on my side and they get offended because they disagree with me and they can't handle being disagreed with, then yeah, that should be taken seriously and they should be banned. TYT, everyone. This is why you're about to be passed by Steven Crowder and why your videos are getting less and less views, and why you get so many comments talking about how leftists hate you because they're leftists and they disagree with you, and how you have TYT supporters who don't support you anymore. Let's go through the comments, shall we? Let's see if we can find any of them. Steven Crowder uses adjectives that Carlos identifies with: queer, gay, etc. So I guessing linguistically the left is arguing that labels are a slur. Why don't we just get rid of language while we're at it? Make America cavemen again. You guys act like you're any better. Haha, Anna said crybaby because calling him a bitch is playing right into Crowder's main bit about her. Keep going with the Young Turks. Wow. The Young Turks were perpetuators of the Armenian genocide. The Young Turk movement emerged in reaction to the absolute rule of Sultan. Lots of cuts for TYT. Lots of cuts there, TYT. Why not show the full footage? Exactly. He's a pathetic human being. He specifically goes out of his way to commit a single individual making... No? Alright. So this is a TYT troll. Where is the guy mentally? He believes that anus is a sex organ. Obviously he has a mental issue. His video has more dislikes than yours. Has likes, and your like to dislike ratio is... His video has more dislikes than yours, and has likes, and your like to dislike ratio is especially worse than his. Damn. You say Crowder is a loser, but have way less view. You have way less views. Aw. Way less views. He has over 1 million thumbs up on his video with only a few thumbs down. 1/3 of yours are thumbs down. Who really sucks? You guys have way more funding and you still have less followers and views. Look up the Young Turks. Your name is attached to the genocide, but you run with it. We should shove a phallic cactus in his mouth and sew it shut, and another in his ass, and staple his balls to one leg. But anyone who thinks so, yeah, this dude is actively calling for, and you know what, let's see if I can do anything about this, because he's literally calling for violence. Why is TYT doctoring this video of Steven Crowder? Maybe this video should be, well, TYT isn't doctoring it, but yeah, damn, you guys turned on Dave, huh? Crowder is a Zionist Christian, and that speaks for itself. I actually feel bad for YouTube. Carlos Maza put them in a situation where if they don't ban Crowder, they'll get labeled for providing a platform to homophobes, which Crowder isn't. Which, yeah, he isn't. If they ban Crowder, they'll get labeled as censoring conservative YouTubers, which they would be. Cue the fake bot accounts triggered Crowder fanboys in 3. You mean the fake bot accounts like you? Hey, people who disagree with me are bots. The more homophobic you are, the more I think you're... Yep. Making fun of gays. Got it. Y'all, y'all, y'all. All the pro-Crowder comments start with y'all. Intelligence is not what comes to mind when one hears y'all. Why? Because it's an actual word? It is gay soy boy. And also, I don't think I ever saw a single comment so far supporting Crowder that started with y'all. Let's see. You guys. Nope, not a single comment. Nice lie, dude. If this gay soy boy doesn't want to be criticized or made fun of, he shouldn't have made the choice to become a public figure. Crowder was pushing up and speaking truth to power. Exactly. I find Crowder pretty funny. I watched this twice. I didn't see any evidence of crying. Young turds, Trump 2020. As annoying and faggoty as Steven Crowder is, I don't agree with censorship unless someone is inciting violence. You should be allowed to rant all you want about whatever free market of ideas. Don't give the right wing a president that could be used to censor us one day. There we go. See? A left-winger disagreeing with him. Everybody, tell Steven Crowder to debate Sam Seder, or else he's a scared, whiny little bitch. Okay, well, you can go debate the man. I don't think he would deny it. Of course, criticism of Anna bothers her. Proof of this is when she went to the UN and cried to the globalist New World overlords about all the comments people write about her. The reason is because Anna just can't stop lying, and she brings it upon herself. Ever notice woke progressives never call out black rappers for the blatantly homophobic and sexist lyrics? True. Can someone timestamp the crying? I sure missed it. Props to whoever that dude is that messaged Donna. Y'all are sad jokes. Just won't crowd her off the platform because you can't get enough views. Y'all are really getting offended by a comedian. Oof. Crowder is such a little cryberry. Oh. No. Where's the crying? Making a video like this just shows how jealous TYT really is of Crowder. It's very pathetic. Yeah, I make TYT videos because I kind of want more views, and they're decently big, and people really don't like them. It's funny to watch all these Crowder nut huggers jump on the thread to defend them. Quite the crusade. What? If Steven Crowder is not talented or funny, what does that make Sam sadder? Y'all are a bunch of jokes. Oh my gosh, I found a comment that started with y'all. If we censor him, they have to censor you. This is just as bad as Trump saying the press is the enemy of the people. I'm sure you get your fair share of hate from the right. Except Trump never said the press is the enemy of the people, dumbass. He said fake news. So the Young Turks believe that Steven Crowder needs to be dealt with, and dealt with harshly for routinely bad-mouthing and vilifying other YouTube content creators and slurring them on the basis of their race, orientation, and political ideologic leanings. I must say, that's about the funniest thing I've heard since Cenk and Anna, the duo who had suffered a meltdown bigger than 20 Chernobyls in a 3-mile island at the same time in the middle of a live stream from the 2016 GOP National Convention because they were harmlessly trolled by Alex Jones, and later that year, when completely batshit ballistic during the election night stream, bagged on Ben Shapiro for throwing a temper tantrum, apparently speaking in a conversational yet sharp tone while addressing someone as Sir counts as a tantrum during his botched interview with Andrew Neil. Damn. Can anyone take a joke anymore? This footage you're showing is all out of context, by the way. Well, here you go, people. If you're part of the millions of people who share concern over blatant bias and unfair, unwarranted bannings from all the major social media platforms, these kind of people are why. So the queer cries about being called the names he calls himself. Makes sense. The only little bitch I see is I think it's really Anna. Or Anna. Crying to the UN or who CNN hires. She's a joke. Maybe TYT should be a deplatform for promoting Armenian genocide. Crowder deserves consistent strikes on his channel, at least. He does get consistent strikes on his channel, dumbass. The accusations of Crowder's closeted homosexuality is really something here. Proves a lot of woke progressives harbor some pretty dark unconscious bias towards queers, which they refuse to acknowledge and project on others or spin into evil tropes about these shady and secretive gays. Fact is, they do this with their racism and sexism too. This might be politically incorrect and cliche to ask, but does Steven Crowder have a gay bone somewhere? Or should I say boner? This many dislikes defending bitch-ass Crowder. Sad. Well, probably because he has a bigger group of people who are actually, well, honest. He's actually honest about things. Two guys argue with each other. One cries like a little bitch because his mother can't protect him in arguments anymore. Are you talking about the Vox guy? Steven Crowder is a frequent cross-dresser. Blah, I don't know. Crowder is obsessed with Mazda. It's really creepy. Have you ever gotten into 6 trillion videos you've dedicated to Ben Shapiro? Hold on. TYT Shapiro. Ben Shapiro throws temper tantrum. Ben Shapiro's virginity gaffe. Ben Shapiro's cold on gun control. Ben Shapiro's racist argument to save Notre Dame. Why Ben Shapiro talks so fast. Cenk reveals a shocking secret about Ben Shapiro debate. Ben Shapiro on killing baby Hitler. Ben Shapiro triggered by Gillette ad. Nancy Pelosi triggers Ben Shapiro. Cenk Uygur versus Ben Shapiro live at Politico in 2017. Ben Shapiro is a little man with big ideas. Ben Shapiro giving sex advice. What happened when Dave Rubin asked Ben Shapiro about gay marriage? Ben Shapiro's worst argument ever. Actor receives blowback after endorsing Ben Shapiro. Why Ben Shapiro should be afraid to debate Cenk Uygur. Ben Shapiro freaks out about Christine Bell. Conservatives talking down to transgender ends badly. That's Ben Shapiro. Cenk's attack on Ben Shapiro is hilariously sad. Oh, there we go. That's a random Daily Wire video. Alright. And, wow. You got a video. Yeah, you got a video of Ben Shapiro defending himself. Ben Shapiro's love for white nationalists backfires. Cenk and Ben debate over Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Ben Shapiro says this conservative sounds like Bernie Sanders. Debate Cenk Uygur versus Ben Shapiro. Gun control in New Zealand, America. Are you listening? Cenk Uygur freak out meltdown the Young Turks parody. There you go. Liberals need to stop blocking conservative college speeches. Alright. Reporting in on Ben Shapiro on the right-wing grift machine. Ben Shapiro self-owned by proving the left's point. Title match: Cenk Uygur versus Ben Shapiro. How to watch. Ben Shapiro porn is bad and immoral. Alright. Well, yeah, TYT does talk about Ben Shapiro a lot. And this is almost an hour-long video, so I'm just gonna end it now.